went to California to record the album, but I read somewhere that it was quite a difficult process to get there and to get the album finished. Can you?
Well, yeah, it's just, it takes, you know, it's expensive for a start, you know, and kind of we got kind of quite a good deal on the whole thing.
Getting the album finished out there, we had a time frame which we did it in, and it was actually, we recorded long days, and the night before we were flying to go back to the UK, we were still working that night. But it wasn't a real problem. We had a problem before we got to California, where we got Reid. There was a hurricane basically, and Reid's flight was a bit before us, for some reason.
It was horrible.
And he basically he managed to get out of Austin, and he was fine. I think you thought you might die.
It was so scary.
But
it was horrible.
I honestly then got on the plane, and we were so late because they didn't know if it would take off, you know, and it was a very scary plane. And we all told each other we loved each other on the plane, you know. Oh, this is it.
I didn't hear about that.
Have you seen the film Almost Famous?
Yeah.
There's a scene, yeah, I'm gay! And then the plane levels out and everyone's fine. No, but we basically got stranded in Denver a day because we missed our connection. Reid was having a nice time in California on the beach. So we actually got one of our songs that we wrote out of that experience as well. It was just, if we got to LA alive, it was all good after that. But it was pretty precarious before.
Is that a process, how songs come together a lot, just out of basic occurrences, that something happens and you think, oh, this is interesting, I'll write about it? Or
yeah, that one was.
Yeah, that one was obviously about that. But, you know, I think we all, like personally speaking, I like, my phone is full of like little notes and stuff of, that you see something, you write it down and you go back to it, you're like, what does that mean? You know, I taking experiences from what's happening is always, it's always a good thing to do, and it helps me personally write stuff. I think it helps everyone really, you know, to a degree.
Whether it be stories of your friends or your family, you know, the human condition and the same recurring problems will exist in everyone. You know, it does come down to love or hardship, and the same messages are still as completely irrelevant. Not relevant, irrelevant. So the same themes, you know, with writing are still completely meaningful, and they're wonderful new ways to say what you see happening. That makes sense?
Yeah, but also you can write a song about, you know,
stories.
Like a, you know, tree in a bookcase, you know, you can write about anything, you know, so it's kind of, that's the joy of it, you know, writing songs. You can sing a song with actual point or sing a song that's about nothing.
A song could be led by the melody rather than the words initially. I think we write that way quite a bit as well. Just, we might not have the words yet, but we'll have a tune, and we know that there's really nice if the voice is going to do something like that, you know, and then we'll work on other things later, or
try and fit words to the melodies and stuff.
Which one do you prefer, to start with the lyrics or with the? It
just depends sometimes, you know. It's just one
there's
of them
no
things.
rule, is there?
Yeah. And is it a nice consensus as well? Like we talked before with the band, everybody's just chipping in and.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it's not ever like a Treetop Flyers song until everyone has their kind of sort of sprinkle on it. You know what I mean? So it does work really well like that. We all kind of respect each other's opinions and stuff, and you know sometimes not a lot's added to what's been brought in, but sometimes it's completely changed. Yeah, and everyone likes that, you know, and that's how we work best. So why fix it if it's not broke, you know?